IAXIS Radio, the future of radio and podcast. No limit to what we do.
IAXISRADIO, WIAX, the future of radio and podcast. No limit to what we do.
Out the mess and all the fluff and filler and bringing you joy and information and some laughter, and hopefully you might learn something. So I am your host, Lola Shae, and this is the Lola Shae Show right here on IAXISRADIO.com. I want to say hello to everybody tuning in, my folks that was waiting in the chat, my folks that asked for the links. Shout out to everybody. I love you guys. I miss you guys. It's always good to talk to you every Monday here at 7 o'clock on IAXISRADIO.com and all your streaming platforms. Shout out to everybody tuning in on IG. Yes, I am getting better at this. If you noticed it, I appreciate it. I don't know. You know what? I every now and again, I have it worked out, right? Before I get here. Every now and again. This was not one of those times, unfortunately for me. I had a very, very eventful weekend. Shout out to Dr. Dre Brown and Ian Holt and the folks at the Winter Film Festival. Very much enjoyed my time with those guys this week. Hello to you, Tyrone Green. Shout out to Behind Enemy Lines. Hello, Karen Brown. Hello, my baby. I missed you. How are you? IG, shout out to, gotta make that bigger. Direct Raw? Dark Raw. Okay, you know what? The creativity on a Monday? Okay. Shout out to everybody tuning in on all the platforms. Shout out to the New York Film Academy. Shout out to Movie View. My boy Ian Holt down there, Vice President of Acquisitions. We got titles. Anyway, happy. I had a great time actually at the Winter Film Festival. Got to check out a lot of indie films. Got to quasi present the best actor award at the end of the night. It was cool. Met a lot of cool people. Shout out to George and Stephanie down there at the Winter Film Festival. This is the 13th annual Winter Film Festival. Like I said, it was nice. They had a whole week of events, showings, wine tastings, a lot of joy. So, and a lot of talent. Shout out to the winner, director of Fighting Back, which was the winner of the best film, award. And, yeah, they do this every year, so they're getting better and better and better with it. I love to be affiliated. I liked all of the events that I was able to participate in, and very much enjoy my time and looking forward to them again next year. We had a very nice award ceremony. Was at the Rooftop Bar on Fifth Avenue. Very nice venue. Heated rooftop bar, very nice, like ambiance and stuff. It was nice. I had a very good time. Yeah, so I got to Check out a few indie films in the process. Of course, the winner of Fighting Back, which was Fighting Back, excuse me, which follows a Chinese American Muay Thai fighter as she juggles motherhood, teaching people Muay Thai. Excuse me, my dad would be mad about me mispronouncing that. Yeah, and basically, the struggles and ups and downs and stuff that she goes through in her life. Mm. Now they want to call me, right? You know what, black people? Anyway. Yeah, so I want to definitely shout out Movie View, which is an awesome online streaming platform for independent films, where you can go and watch your I think we have Ian Holt might be calling in tonight to give a little bit more detail about what movie view does. That would be nice. Ian, if you're out there, next maybe half an hour or so would be great. You can call in. A call-in number, of course, is 347-708-0216. And if you want to call in and ask any questions or suggest any topics, please feel free to do so. Okay, so next. Oh, we do have some new, well, not yet, but we do have some new music videos coming up for you guys. Music from Joe Mula, Chris Welches, and Coney Brooks, as well as Destiny Manifest. So shout out to all of them for allowing their videos to be shown. If you would like to have your video showcased here and on other platforms, please do contact Music Buff. No, excuse me, Lord. Shout out to Music Buff Radio. Please contact IAXISRADIO.com. My boy, my mentor and educator extraordinaire, Al, the voice of IAXIS Radio, will definitely set you up straight properly. Okay, so yeah, real quick, I want to know if it's inflation or is it greed, because they seem to be getting the two mixed up. All right. We recently, I have a love-hate relationship with my nails, so I went to go get my nails done. And it seems to have risen in price by about $25, which wouldn't be bad, but it used to just cost $25. So as you may know, that's a bit of a sticker shock when you go from $25 to 50 all of a sudden. That's what I'm saying. They want to a la carte me to death. They want to add little pick and knit and pick and knit and pick. And somebody has said that it was because of inflation and tariffs. And I'm like, no, they got that shit stockpiled in the basement. So it's not costing them no extra. It's not, they already have it. It's not like they have to buy new stuff. That's not how it goes. You buy it and you put it. You buy low and you hold on to it. That's what you do in business. You don't waste your money like that. So the idea that they want us to believe that they are being affected by tariffs, which just does not apply yet. The tariffs that he enacted in certain items going in immediately. But another good example of greed would be washing machines and dryers. Now, while washing machines are affected by the tariffs, okay, and of course causes the prices to go up because they're not going to pay the price. They pass the prices on. They trickle down the prices on our heads. So the prices of washing machines go up. But there's no tariff on dryers. So explain why the dryers are going up as well. Okay, that's greed is what they call that. That's greed. Okay, now I was watching Deep Impact this weekend. Morgan Freeman played the hell out of the president in that movie, I must say. And it was just something that he said that just stuck and rang in my ear. And he was discussing with the people as they were talking about the meteor was coming, asteroid or however big it was. They were talking about it was coming. And he was saying that there'll be no price gouging. The price of water today will be the price of water tomorrow. And first of all, we don't have that kind of a president. He would not mind if you gouge the prices because he's going to make money off of it. That's his whole plan. So we do not have that kind of a president. But the idea that yeah, y'all do not have to necessarily go up on some of these prices. And the sticker shock is unreal. And the same thing goes with the government's idea that, oh no, we shutting down the government, we ran out of money. No. They're still spending the money from last year. Okay, so let's understand when it comes to budgeting and finances, it's a year stuttered. So last year's budget is what we're spending this year. This year's budget is what we'll be spending next year. But they want you to believe that because he cut this and he cut that, that's going to affect their prices immediately, and that's just not true. So, well, he went in 0 day, Karen. He went in ready, prepared, not necessarily, but ready for sure. Prepared means he would have thought some of these out and he wouldn't be getting so many of them overturned in the courts like they are because they're just not feasible, especially the birthright citizenship. But again, I always believe that it was because he's trying to appease his bases, cover all his bases. But birthright citizenship is constitutional. He can't executive order his way out of that. Unfortunately for him, because that's what he figured he would do. But no, so most of his more far-reaching executive orders are getting challenged currently in court, which is a good thing, which is why we do have a set of checks and balances to make sure that the one particular branch of government does not overpower the other branches of government. So good that they thought in advance of that 240 some odd years ago. Thank God for that. Okay. Yeah, and they are working and planning on getting rid of the congestion pricing here in New York. As we know, has been an absolute nightmare for a lot of people. They have raised about $49 million. Now, let's just pause for a second because congestion pricing just went into effect. What was that, January 5th, if I remember correctly? And they have already raised off of your backs, okay, $49 million, which they say is not even a drop in the bucket to help with the deficit that they're trying to fill. Okay. But on the other hand, it's causing, I'm not going to say irrevocable. It's not saying it's not irrevocable damage that they're doing to some of these businesses will go under because they're not getting the right amount of traffic going past their stores anymore. So Trump is looking into interrupting that, which, depending on who you ask, may or may not be a good idea. So I don't know. But the eternal argument I find in New York is constantly the battle between preferring the preference of the tourist dollar over the residence dollar. Now, on one hand, we all know New York is a tourist town, and it gets not a majority, but it gets a lot of its money from the tourists that come in here from all over the world every single day, all year round, doesn't stop. Okay, everybody wants to come to New York and smell pee and look at the trash in the streets. Okay, yeah, I said it. Clean it up, and then it won't be a thing. But yeah, as soon as you if you come to New York from anywhere else in the country, in the world, anywhere, as soon as you step out the train, there is an aroma that slaps you right across the face. Okay, it's unavoidable. It's everywhere. And after a while, you're here, you get a little nose. Now, New Yorkers are basically nose blind to it. But boy, if you ever leave and come back, you will immediately be like, what the fuck is that? Anyway, it is what it is, okay? But the idea that people who come here once, save up their money to come here once in a lifetime, get more benefits and get treated better than the people who live here, pay taxes here, pay high-ass everything here, commute on them trains, and have to actually, live, function, and thrive here in New York. Okay, and it doesn't seem like the residents' money is valued as much as the tourists' money. So they're going to have to work that out at some point because it's the tourist dollar that's every single day. It's the tourist dollar that's turning over consistently. Yes, but it's the residents that make the city. So if you get rid of all of the it's not going to be New York anymore. It'll be something else. But it won't be New York in the way that we're used to it being. Kind of how 125th Street is not 125th Street, 42nd Street is not 42nd Street. Not that we want it with the prostitutes and the pimps and the peep shows. They could have found some kind of a middle ground here between prostitutes and peep shows and Disneyland, is all I'm saying. But not enough people down at the meetings, community board meetings, city council meetings, any kind of meetings. Go, please, ask questions, raise your hand, complain, make your voice known. That's the only way things will kind of maybe at this point it's a maybe, because we're heading somewhere. Where are we heading? I don't know, because New York is a brand. No, New York is a bunch of things, but a brand depends on who you ask. I can't argue that. I can't, because it is a thing to be in and from and of New York. It is a thing. All right, we all know what that thing is. We like it. Good evening to you too, Abby. How are you this weekend? Yeah, so we're just hoping maybe some kind of love from this city would be great. I'm still pissed off at Eric Adams because we got record high homelessness of New Yorkers. We got record high food insecurity. We still got food deserts. We got messed up school districts. We got all these problems. And then he has the nerve to say, bring these people to New York. We will sanctuary them. Sanctuary us. We need sanctuary. Okay, from the insanity. All the New Yorkers need sanctuary from the insanity that has become living in America in the 2020s. It is what it is. Because, look back you complain, every era complained about something. But if you look back, you didn't notice it, but it was easier. It was just a little bit easier. Keke Palmer wins NAACP's Entertainer of the Year. So shout out to Keke Palmer. I love some Keke Palmer. I'm proud of Keke Palmer. I watched Keke Palmer's career since Achille and the Bee. And I prayed. I don't know Keke Palmer, but I do know what happens to people Achille and the Bee's age in Hollywood, and it is not a pretty sight. Okay, y'all are just now getting a gist of some of the things a la Justin Bieber that's been going on. Shout out to you, Living Loca 29 on IG. That's been going on in the industry. Diddy has blown everybody's mind on the secretive things that have been going. Jonique Red, shout out to you. How are you? We're good over here. Basically blown the lid off on all of the things that happen to young stars who want to be famous and they might have a little bit of talent. So with that being said, the idea that Keke Palmer was able to keep herself the way she has, and not be like all actors and actresses are exploited to a certain extent and kind of want to be exploited to a certain extent just to get yourself out there, right? But the level, the Tevin Campbell level of exploitation, the Leah level of exploitation, there's like many stories. Todd Bridges and what's his face? What you talking about? Willis, Gary Coleman, and pick somebody. Okay, so exploitation to what point becomes the question. But I'm really proud that she's been able to hold herself. I personally believe that a big part of her success in the industry, not her success is based on her and her talent, but the level of protection that she has around her. It's her mama. Thank you. Keke mama did a good job keeping her safe. Amen. Her mama, Gerald, was not playing with anybody. And I got to say, she took the words right. Jonique took the words right out of my mouth. Keke's mother was not playing with anybody. Okay. She grew up on television. She didn't get little Diddy parties. That's what I'm saying. You don't hear she got her little usher on, but that was still nothing. And that's her man and his insecurity. Okay. That had nothing to do with nothing. And she was already grown. So I'm very, very proud of her. Shout out to her on her work and continued success to her from all of us here in Black America, I want to say. Okay. So, we're going to take this time out real quick to go into our first, and she's grown now. Yes, yes. Not to say that she's completely out of the woods for scandals and, it's Hollywood, but comparing her to so many others that came before and so many others that'll probably come after her. She's phenomenal job. And I just love her little Southern Belle personality. It tickles me so. It really, really does. So, real quick, want to shout out. Well, not a shout out. I want to rest in peace to Valletta Wallace. Biggie Smalls' mother passed away this week at 72. I have nothing really much to say about that. Just rest in peace to her. And so real quick, we're going to get into, I think I did mention what this week's videos was. Once again, Destiny Manifests Rain, Joe Mula Romer, Chris Welch. Fuck is you saying? Shout out to Chris Welch. And Coney Brooks. King did. So we'll be back right after that to run our mouths some more.
Ain't no part-time loving, this is full-time cuffing when you on top, fucking like it's wartime, trying to make you all mine, got you bustin' on time for me, give me FaceTime, ass up, hands around your waistline, missionary on the balcony, you pretty as fuck, you the realest in my corner, speaking power like cuss, go to war against the world, back against the ropes, fight for your love, if I have to, got the iron close, got a business on your wish list, you want it, I'ma get it, you can bet on my ambition. Look me in my eyes, I swear you can see my pain. Ain't no sunshine when you gone, baby, make it rain. Fuck playing it safe, we living wild and dangerous. Chance on love, you was the first to say it. It's a cold world, we was numb, who could blame us? Under the weight of it all, still we made it. After something real, sick of all the fake shit. Too grown for mind games, not the one to play with. You're the greatest, gave my word, my deeds a down payment. Ignore the chatter from the streets, all that matters is we. You're my healer and my dealer, my peace and my porn star. Killer in the dark, only tripping if it's go y'all. Look me in my eyes, I swear you can see my pain. I want you on my face, baby, make it rain. Give you my aggression, all of my obsession. Pinch you on a dresser, you love it when I'm filthy. I keep your mind guessing, you only want it gritty. My heart you never question, pain and my pleasure. Release with every stroke, you never run from it though. You the GOAT, so you take, girl it's gangsta I know. Hair tied in my hand, legs high, feet praying. Throw it in the air, make the sun shine when it's raining. All in my mouth till you swell up. Said you can't take no more, shut up. I treat you like a goddess, fuck you like a slut. Look me in my eyes, I swear it's only you I crave. Make it rain.
Let's get it. What's up, New York?
Your shorty sees aroma. I can tell. She give me side eye when she see you on your side. I just about my business.
I'm about my business, about my business. I'm about my bread. I'm about my
If I
bread.
call her over, it's gonna be over. You gotta admit it. Your shorty sees aroma.
my nigga, I'm rocking white tees. When she out of the country, she wanna Skype me. She told a nigga about me, he wanna fight me. But I can't do nothing about that. And I know she love it when I hit it from the back. And I really love it when she FaceTime me that cat. And I know she hate it when I never text her back. I'm not sorry that I'm out here making moves. I make her smile when I'm doing what I do. Slow it down, I ain't nothing like you do. The life's fun, but it's nothing like the truth. But I can't do nothing about that. And I know she love it when I hit it from the back. And I really love it when she FaceTime me that cat. And I know she hate it when I never text her back.
Son, where'd you find this?
I'm fresher than yesterday. Fuck with the weather, say fuck with your past, your future and present. Say I'm the epitome. You check the recipe. Somebody need to pull up my resume. You checking pedigree, don't ever question me. Got your bitch mind, you thinking telepathy. Hey, no mind, my nigga, that's chemistry. Wanted some soda and maybe some therapy. I'm like, bitch, please, you meant to say Hennessy. Don't got the time to build you a remedy. Living my life, I need the serenity. Smoking that TNG, shit hitting heavenly. Fuck what you talking, ain't taking no losses. Don't got the time for no wasted energy. The fuck is you saying? Why do they think it's a game? These niggas always think we playing. The fuck is you saying? Why is you frontin' for likes when you a real loser at life? The fuck is you saying? Why are you making these plans with bitches who don't got the yams? Fuck is you saying? Why not get to the bag? That's all I was trying to say. What the fuck is you saying? Why do they think it's a game? These niggas always think we playing. The fuck is you saying? Why is you frontin' for likes when you a real loser at life? The fuck is you saying? Why are you making these plans with bitches who don't got the yams? Fuck is you saying? Why not get to the bag? That's all I was trying to say. What the fuck is you saying? For no one's opinions, I'm with my demons and they both they millions. Gifted with sight, cause I got the vision. 2020 don't seem like it's been hitting. The fuck do it matter? It don't make a difference. Mindset might as well keep it consistent. No number two, but I get the shit. And shorty got ends, I'm loving Thanksgiving. No pyramid Ponzi, just on my day off. Got to the bag, my nigga and made off. Casting me gold, no Quavo, I take off. Those be the days a nigga wait for. Either put in or you get what you pay for. Walked in that booth as a moral and flame on. Nobody's hero, you don't see a cape on. Trying to get out of work in this damn day job. Fuck is you saying? Why do they think it's a game? These niggas always think we playing. The fuck is you saying? Why is you frontin' for likes when you a real loser at life? The fuck is you saying? Why are you making these plans with bitches who don't got the yams? Fuck is you saying? Why not get to the bag? That's all I was trying to say. What the fuck is you saying? Why do they think it's a game? These niggas always think we playing. The fuck is you saying? Why is you frontin' for likes when you a real loser at life? The fuck is you saying? Why are you making these plans with bitches who don't got the yams? Fuck is you saying? Why not get to the bag? That's all I was trying to say. What the fuck is you saying?
Yeah. I got on this for no particular reason. And you know the business is important, but every now and then you gotta catch wreck for sport. Hip hop is a contact sport. So we're gonna show you what King did. Y'all ready? They tryna talk brick money, I'm at a 9 to 5. Coolest cat alive, the 9 took about 9 lives. King of the jungle, I walk around with a lion's pride. 45, Jordan in his prime, had an iron god. Double nickel at the garden when that iron fly. Come and take a walk on my city, homie, for try slide. I reside where niggas get hit for trying to copy shot. Tough guy, you looking for the smoke, nigga try and die. Love is a luxury that I can't afford. And hate is expression of what I can't ignore. Most niggas express the pain when they ain't involved. I'm accelerating in every lane where they falling short. One-man army, I'm the shooter. Muscle for hire like Lex Luger. Super man of steel, ball heads like Lex Luthor. Screaming fuck ops out the backseat of the Uber. Ignorant, black tie fair when it's penmanship. Trying to find a way to get away before they end the shit. My homie did a bid and he maintained his innocence. All we want is survival, all they want is us in the shit. Snapping every single arena without the benefits. We mad while a white man laughing at how the tension sit. My spiritual awakening is different this time around. I got no time to clown, I need compensation for sentences. Income passive, net worth massive. King talk, Prince and MJ, masters. Two cans slick like oil, this caster. Friendly might make you a ghost, this Casper. There's a reason why she called me the GOAT. Just ask her, it's my time, fuck who's next and who's after. Step now, catch 16, attach ladders. God tier, chew through mics, they just rappers. They stepping on the scene versus the Elohim. They just wanna be seen, so let's make a scene. Movie in the making, let's box, go get your Vaseline. Call me Mike Tyson at prime time, this my regime. Charlie Sheen winning in this bitch now. I'ma stand up, nigga, go ahead and sit down. Timid in my youth, but I'm really with the shits now. Put you on your ass, I don't even need a big crowd. Born told me I lack the killer instinct, but when I rap it's just in, no Timberlands, how I'm in sync. Such a different type of vibe when I cut the cord. Full court pressure, nigga, and fuck the score. Dot boy up 10,000, homie, come see the show. Nigga, we really made it cool for you to be a hoe. Niggas copy my motives and wait for me to go. Get a verse and hold it for years, waiting for me to blow. Fuck it though, call me the sacrifice. God-like, all you get is the passion coming after the death of Christ. Active life, cooking on instruments, we can add the spice. Foreign in the left lane, speeding off with the loaded dice. I'm betting on me if you get the picture. If not, get cropped, head taps. I'm such a real nigga. I'm in the field, nigga. Don't even feel spitters. This ain't for media, it's just so I can heal with ya. Bobby and Mace, I ain't really trying to deal with ya. $1 million worth of game in a still picture. Blow a band on a stripper and pop more wet so we can celebrate life, and I'm a still tipper. They counted me out, I held my head high. Polo button up with the necktie. Real nigga vibe from the city where the best die. NY, BX, Barrel Thorough, the rest try.
Been very busy. Okay, so out in Brooklyn in around May-ish, I'll come back to y'all with a more definitive date. But we are doing a big-ish film, well, not a film festival, a music festival, a spring fling in the garden out in Brooklyn. So you guys are all welcome to come out. Tell them that I sent you. Well, and don't be surprised when you see me there. Anyway. Spring is coming. I'm looking forward to getting back outside, getting my hands dirty in the garden, doing my work. That's my workout. I'm out of shape all winter. I hide all winter. I hibernate. That's what I do. Hi, Tara Vocals by Jamel Jones. How are you? I want to say, Tara, I'm loving the pictures and the what, you got a stylist? You got a makeup art? What's going on? I know. Let me know. Let me know. How can I get down now? Looking beautiful lately is all I really want to say. So shout out to you. I see you in the studios. I see you working hard as usual. Proud of you. So I just wanted to say that. Oh, rest in peace again. I was told during the break, Roberta Flack passed away today at 88 years old. Oh, well, this week. I'm not sure exactly when she passed away, but rest in peace to Roberta Flack. Roberta Flack is one of the greatest songwriters ever known to mankind, okay? She done wrote so many songs, you don't even know who she wrote. Most famous for writing Killing Me Softly, which was redone by the Fugees and Lauryn Hill. But many other songs that she's known for and not known for. Very talented singer-songwriter, so rest in peace to her. Without Roberta Flack, we would just not have the level of entertainment that we have today on any level. So gotta shout out the pioneers. Doing my own makeup, proud of you as well. Oh, you're doing your own makeup. Now you got to teach. Now you got to teach me. Okay. Anyway, I know. Listen, I was trying to dunk when I was supposed to be learning how to put makeup on. I was trying to dunk the basketball. Yeah, so that's what I was doing that summer. Yeah. So anyway, Oh, shout out to them at the Lucy movie premiere. Shout out to oh Lord. So an apartment like a few feet, about 70 feet, walking distance, like extremely close to the train station, which is, as far as I'm concerned, still not an excuse. But apartments close to the train stations are reportedly going for $4,000 a month out here in New York. And it makes me sad. That's all I'm going to say. It makes me very, very sad. Well, I got to get that together because I'll be using my press pass a little bit more this year. Getting outside, trying to get with the governor's, what's it called? Hold on, I got it here somewhere. But yeah, both the governor and the city, the mayor's office, has media and press centers where you want to get, rest in peace, Roberta Flack, a musical gem. Amen to that. It's just the voice is you can't copy that. You can't ignore that level of talent, period. So have to have something, have to say shout out to her and her vast body of work. She's done so much good in the world, put so much joy out there that will continue to make people happy in the many, many years to come. So, I know. I'm trying to figure out some good background music to play while I'm in here. We've gone through some ideas and suggestions, but mainly I want something personal like this. You know, even if I gotta at some point make it myself. So we'll work it out. And so if you want it done, you gotta do it yourself. That's what they say. So yeah, I'm getting close. It's the I want to shout out a bunch of people who made the Winter Film Festival a thing, the 13th annual. They've been doing it for 13 years, so shout out to them. We got the New York City Cultural Affairs. We got Soundview Media Partners. We got NYU alumni. We've got Backstage, Gaffer Power. We got the Korea Society, Pineapple Improv, Movie View, New York Film Academy, SAG-AFTRA. So a lot of people sponsoring the event. A lot of people supporting indie artists, indie filmmakers. Love to see it. Let's see. So yeah, I don't know if I talked about the world is basically what you make it, what you want it to be. And they like to make it seem like it's anything but that. But then they turn around and do stuff like rename the Gulf of Mexico the Gulf of America because they said so. So, I think that's really the attitude that everybody should have, though. I'm like, you know what? This is mine. This is me. This is what we doing right here. Be aggressive, as the cheer says. So yeah, I don't know. Trump just does so much that it's tiring. It's actually will wear you down if you think about it too hard. They're still very upset about Elon Musk being in the White House. I don't know what to tell them about that. Until he gets on Trump's nerves enough to where Trump feels like he's stealing his shine a little too much, he's just gonna be there because he's first of all, and he's also the scapegoat. I don't know if y'all noticed it or not, but when shit hits the fan, he's gonna blame it all on him anyway. You know that, right? Okay. So for those people who are concerned, don't be, child, please buy some more rice and powdered milk and that part. Because we in for at least the next 4 years of crazy, at least, and then who knows after that? Because let Trump tell it he gonna be the last president. So I want to know what y'all think about that. That he's threatening dictator business right in our face, and a very lot of people are okay with it. So yeah, 50 Cent still being petty as hell. So he's canceled the next season of BMF, which I myself was looking forward to. And Now he's just out trying to ruin people's lives. He's said that Big Meech was snitching. The jury's still out on that. Some people say he is. Some people say he isn't. I say what the paperwork say. Somebody say if he's snitching, it's in the paperwork. Well, there you have that. So we'll find out what it is at one point or another. Really? Anyway. Really?
Got a question.
I'm listening. Okay, did I see the clip when Elon Musk's little son, he's not the president, and the shut up? Listen, that little boy. Okay, so when I first started watching it, he reminded me of Rudy Giuliani's son, Andrew. I don't know if anybody remembers that far back, but when Rudy Giuliani, like when he first got in there, his son used to be climbing all over the podium and just doing whatever he wanted to do. He was a little kid at the time, of course, so you can't contain these little dudes. But then, okay, he grew up. But that's who he reminded me of when I first go, cute points, coolness points. But then I started peeping this little boy. I'm like, first of all, he told Trump to shut the fuck up. I don't know if y'all noticed that part. I peeped that too. He told Trump to shut the fuck up. The mic is not on him, so nobody's really paying attention, but my ears is not playing. He told Trump to shut the fuck up. Said he's not really the president. Now my question is, where did he hear this shit from? Because he's at the age where he's not watching the evening news. You understand what I'm saying? He's not scrolling the internet, looking for topics to talk about. He's not, he's only hearing what's in his immediate vicinity consistently. So his parents, the people in his house, are saying crazy freaking things, obviously, and then he feels comfortable. Which, hold on now, it's good that the little boy feels comfortable enough to express himself, okay? So which means he's allowed to do so. But if you listen to the stuff that this little boy is saying, you're like, well, where'd you get that shit from? So that's why I say I see the end. In the beginning, I see the end of Elon, even if y'all don't see it. Because, first of all, Trump is not the kind of person to share power. He's not the kind of person to share the spotlight. He will foster some shit off on you. And y'all can argue with me all you like, but if you look at his particular history, he likes to go back at people who, disagree with him. He holds serious grudges. There are people who used to be pro-Trump who are now anti-Trump, who he has penalized, okay, for going against him. So it is not far-fetched to believe that this will happen. The only thing working in Elon's favor is the idea that he's a billionaire, just like Trump is a billionaire. But, chow, Elon got his money apartheid style, so let's not get it twisted. And then he borrowed a bunch of money to buy X. Completely ruined that. That's why I said Elon and Trump is a lot more alike than we would like to admit. Okay, they both think they're the smartest things moving. They both got their money from their parents and pretend they earned that shit on their own. And they both got egos the size of South Dakota. So, they two peas in the pod if you're paying attention. Eb says, you already know, either parents or other kids. I don't even know about other kids because, first of all, I'm not sure he's old enough to be in school, like, consistently. Have to be in school. Them people, our kids, you get an ACS if you don't send your kids to school. Them kids go on hiatus and travel the world when they're supposed to be in school. So it's not the same. It's not the same. They're not held to the same standards, and qualifications that our kids are. And again, based on the age of this little nigga, I don't think that he's even school age yet. And rich people don't really do daycare like that. They got a nanny, so he might be getting it from the nanny. But he school, he's not, until he gets to his hoity-toity college prep preschool, he's with the nanny. And the nanny is strictly controlled by the parents. So we know that Elon and, what's her name? Grimes, whatever her name is, the boy's mother, because that's the boy's mother. They both have their own stuff going on, their philosophies and ideologies on a lot of things they have that are different from ours fundamentally. So the way they are raising their son, it reminds me, well, it would be akin to how Will Smith and Jada raised their kids, which we see how that worked the freak out, okay? It didn't, in case you're wondering where I'm going with that. Okay, all right. Because them kids is cuckoo for fucking Cocoa Puffs. Them two. I'm so sorry. Everybody's like, oh, they're, they learn different from us. No, they were taught a whole bunch of bullshit is what that is. And now they can't process the, poor babies. I pray for all of them. I really, really do. Shout out to LP Music Group. Been following them. That's Joe Mula and them's peoples. Been following them for quite a many years. Shout out to Moet. Shout out to Destiny Manifest. I know y'all wasn't expecting that video, but it is what it is. That's my people's Destiny Manifest. So whatever she's doing, I'm supporting. That's first of all. Yeah, we don't do those things here. So if you don't like it, like mute it, come back later or something. But I'm gonna support my people's them. So that is what it is. Lisa is upset. They see kids imitate. Hey, Tammy, how are you? Kids imitate what they see at home. Absolutely. Okay. And in the household, somebody is saying that Trump is not the real president. Now, I don't know why they freaking would say that, because he's sworn in. He didn't put his hand on that Bible. I mean, that's a technicality. Is that maybe that's what it is? No. Okay. Well, no. He's the president. So I don't know where he might be getting that from.
It's optional on your second term to put your hand on the Bible.
Oh, it's optional. Oh, yep. Okay. Well, Roosevelt did like 4, so maybe, I don't know. We'll see how it works out. But yeah, no. So he's. I hear that it's optional in your second term to put your hand on the Bible, so he didn't have to. Still would have been nice, especially when everybody, acting like he's the Messiah or some shit. I mean, with him not touching the Bible, make me think maybe his head was gonna set on fire. I don't know. It just anyway. Lisa's upset because Full Force left her out of their biopic. So Full Force did a biography movie, right? And they left Lisa out, which a lot of people say, how the hell can you do that? Because Lisa was such a big part of both the 80s and, being introduced by Full Force. A lot of people are concerned, but maybe, I just got to see how it works out in the end. Lisa's obviously not happy about it. But maybe they'll be doing a Lisa biopic soon, and then she can leave their asses out. I don't know. The people from Full Force have always been, and this is from the outside looking in, of course, kinda, they wanted to own Nicki Minaj for a hot minute. There's a couple other artists that work with them. I don't know. I hear mixed stories about that camp. They put out extraordinary music, though. So with that, shout out to IG's Skrilla Gambino. Appreciate you tuning into the show. Yeah. I don't know. I don't deal too good with egos. Because we all shit out our booty holes. And unless you figured out how to not do that, then, maybe I might think it's like, you do not go to the bathroom? That is remarkable. Like, you are definitely different. There's a Lisa movie out now, or doc. Beats me. I hope if there isn't, they need to come out with one. But no, Full Force has a biopic coming out that Lisa, because she was so closely acquainted with Full Force for such a long time, people feel, or she feels, like she should be in the damn biopic. But she is not. So. But when it comes down to how people want their story told and who the people want to be them in the movie, like me, I want Angela Bassett to be me in the movie, so. What? I do. Okay. So, yeah. I don't know. Egos, and more egos. What you want me to say? All right. So, pretty much, look at the time. It's almost, that's it. It goes by kind of fast. I might have to, I don't know. We'll work it out. I'm having thoughts. Too much thoughts make your brain hurt. Okay. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for tuning in with me again this week. I want to shout out all my usuals. I'm starting to see some regular names, even on the IG. Appreciating that. I love everybody who shows love and appreciation. I thought I was going to have a call in tonight, but maybe next week. Work it out. we'll be having some guests coming up in the very near future. We'll be showcasing some projects, products, and folks. Definitely getting back outside a little bit more, that the weather is breaking. Finally, because I can't deal with 20s and teens. My bones do not like it at all. Great topics and vibe. Thank you, Tara. Thank you very much. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. We got our second run of videos, and then I'll be back to say good night. Not goodbye, but good night.
Hey yo, Queens get the money, long time no cash. I'm caught up in the hustle where the guns go blast. Queens get the money, long time no cash. I'm caught up in the hustle where the guns go blast. Hey yo, Queens get the money, long time no cash. I'm caught up in the hustle where the guns go blast. A fool retaliated, so I had to think fast. Put out my heat first, he put out his heat last. Hey yo, Queens get the money, so we tuck the heat. Ain't nothing sweet, and other places think y'all running shit. Then we'll buck your feet. Hot steps, take the right steps. Muscle biceps, strong arm emoji, swinging swords like Shinobi. Can't no rapper hold me out the gate. Can't control me, best beware with your gun. You can't get jacked, sound like Janet. Y'all be wishing on a star, but be taking life for granted. Standing 10 toes down to the ground, my feet is planted. Born in Brooklyn Women's Hospital, but Queens is where I landed. East Elmhurst first, then flush in. I rushed in, Jamaica never fake the moves outside. Be outside, don't get yourself popped in Far Rock. School of hard knocks, that's Corona. We the owner, shit get sticky, get the blicky. Or the burn if it's your turn, and that'll learn ya. But only necessary, cause Queens we never worry. Hey yo, Queens get the money, long time no cash. I'm caught up in the hustle with it.
You know what? You know what?
What?
You know how when you go to the bathroom and the phone rings?
Right.
I had to hold it. Let me get the phone. So who am I talking to? How are you?
Hi, it's Ian.
Hi, Ian. How are you? We have the incomparable Ian Holt on the phone. Appreciate you for calling in. I got you in there. I was wondering if I could get you in there before we get out of here. You gonna make me run over.
Grace said that wait for the introduction and then call in, and then I'm like, I'm hearing the show's ended, and I'm like, I'm just calling in.
Yeah, because I was like, but give me like a half, and then I'm looking at the time, and I'm like, oh, I guess not. Sure, let me try again next week. Okay, so while I do have you on,
moving to the whole that little kid bus kid. Where did he pick that up?
Okay, so I want you to give me your take on the little boy real quick.
I think that kid heard his dad's machinations. Like Trump, he's going to be the next Trump. Mm-hmm. And like Trump isn't really the president. There's only going to be one president, my daddy.
And that's yep, that's what it seemed like to me. They're in the house having a conversation, and he like, sounds good to me.
Or Buck is going, Trump can have all the title. I got the money. I pull the strings. I tell him what to do.
I can definitely see that. So now, while I have you here real briefly, I want you to give me, okay, so first of all, let me give you a proper introduction. I have Ian Holt on the line. He is the Vice President of Acquisitions over at movieview.com. So now, I want you to explain to the people tuning in what Movie View is. Okay, first and foremost, and tell them about some of the things that you guys are doing.
Okay, well, as we get all these streamers, right? Mm-hmm. All the little independent movies that we grew up on and love, like Who's the Man, Who Got the Hookup, Fridays, all these movies that were part of our youth. Also all the horror movies, right? Like Night of the Living Dead, Halloween, Hills Have Eyes, Dawn of the Dead, that Nightmare on Elm Street, all came from independents. But now you got these big studios and these big streamers making all the shows, and all they do is repeat what the last guy did because that was a hit.
Right, basically.
Right, and without people like us who are putting together these movies and hoping for a hit, the audience decided if it was a hit or not. Right. They found the movie, right? Like, Halloween, studio didn't put it out. The people found it and made it a hit and made 13 sequels out of it, right?
Right.
There was no zombies until George Romero did it in '69, right?
Right. I was just talking to Dre about the zombies. How we have zombies so long. I'm starting.
And people, poor people of color, people from every walk of life. They found these movies, and the cast looked like the people that were living in the cities and the towns, not like Marilyn Monroe and Clark Gable.
Right.
Right, and people got connected to them in a different way, made them hits. Now there's nobody doing that anymore because those movies are too small, and the studios want to own everything.
Yeah,
right.
They want to share credit, and they don't want to give floor space to what they feel is not going to make them that money back. It's not about the love of the filmmaking or bringing joy.
It's about that paper.
It's
right. All about that paper.
Sign. Absolutely.
Right, and they don't want to take a risk on something different or new.
Right.
I mean, we all liked Hostel, right? When it came out, when the studio did it.
Right.
But there would be no Hostel without Last House on the Left by Wes Craven in 1973, right? When there was no word for torture porn, right? They didn't have a genre in horror called torture porn. It was just about a bunch of guys or I Spit on Your Grave, right?
Wait.
The original.
Wait, pause, because you taught me something new. So the actual genre for those kinds of films is torture porn?
Yeah, there was a whole genre. It started with I Spit on Your Grave. Right.
I love that Spit on Your Grave. Like, I think that's a revenge movie more so than a torture movie.
But it was about a woman who tortured the guys who raped her.
That's right. They brutally raped her, and then she caught up with each and every last one of them and brutally raped them back.
But if well, that's how we see it today. But back then, that movie came out in the middle of Roe versus Wade and the women's liberation movement. Well, that was about a woman getting back at men. It was a political statement, that movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The studio would never put that out.
No.
Independent filmmakers did that.
Right.
Night of the Living Dead was about the civil rights movement. That's why you had the rednecks shoot the first black lead in a movie, right? Gets shot by a redneck. Right. He's the only one still alive.
He's the one right there and shot him. Sure did. After he done saved the day, rescued everybody, got them through the night. The National Guard comes in and shoots him the next morning. Yeah, that's
right. But Dawn of the Dead, all the dead people walking around the mall, making fun of the fact of our consumerism. We've become like a consumerism society, and they're walking around the mall, right? Don't know where to go, just like everyone else does, right? You think a studio would make a movie like that and kill its own advertisers?
No, because they want that money from the
from the advertisers. All the people that own the stores in the mall, they want money from them to put ads in their TV shows and their movies and all this stuff, right?
Right.
Product placement. That's how this shit gets made.
True.
But studios won't make it. Well, where is a place where those independent filmmakers can still come and have the audience find their movies? Where are we going to find the next torture porn genre, right? Where are we going to find the next zombie genre?
Okay, I gotta pause. Hold on, I gotta tell everybody. Ian is a horror movie writer and director. Can you run down a couple of the couple of your credits?
Well, I'm a novelist also. I wrote the sequel to Bram Stoker's Dracula, Dracula the Undead.
Right.
It was an official Bram Stoker estate sequel with Baker Stoker, Bram Stoker's great-grandnephew.
Right.
I've done Dr. Chopper, Episode 50, Death Metal, and my latest one is From the Shadows. And as you know, Dre's been in a couple of them.
Mm-hmm. Shout out again to Dr. Dre, Dr. Dre Brown.
Yes, our mutual friend. I made really good money by just selling the movie when it was done to the distributors. Today, there are no more distributors. Distributors are all the streamers. They've gotten rid of the entire independent film market.
Yeah, no more Blockbuster, no more physical videos.
The Cube has been trying to make another Fridays for years.
Yeah.
They're not interested. It's sad. They'll put him in a action adventure, big budget, shoot him up. But they won't. If he wants to do another ride along, they'd probably say yes in a minute. But if he wants to do those Fridays, nah.
Well, that goes to, I'm going to talk to Dre about that because I feel like that goes to a whole nother thing.
Oh, I can tell you how
what they want to project out, the images that they want to put out there versus, because like you just said, there's no shooting, there's no, it was the black man one at the end, it was a uplifting story, a coming of age story. It wasn't, it had a lot of the elements in there, but it was still a overall of positive story, and I definitely also get the feeling that they don't want a whole lot of those. If you want to make those, you have to make them yourself through the independent route.
Exactly.
Yep. So
I'll give you the real. I went to a meeting at New Line to do a sequel to Who's the Man. Mm-hmm. In the meeting was myself, the director Mike Sargent, who directed my last movie From the Shadows, Mario Van Peebles, and Melvin Van Peebles.
Mm-hmm.
We
Shout
sat
out to
down
Mario and Melvin Van Peebles.
Oh yeah, we're saying we know Mario for years. Yeah, the film world is a small world. Everybody knows each other. Everybody knows each other.
Everybody knows everybody. Apparently, that's what I'm.
Yeah. So we went to this meeting at New Line. This is right around the time The Lord of the Rings came out, right? Mm-hmm. And because for those of you who don't know, New Line moved up from small little independents to making The Lord of the Rings, the first trilogy.
Uh-huh.
And we pitched an idea for Who's the Man 2, and they looked at us and go, we don't make those kind of movies anymore.
Yeah, too much fun, too much joy, too much.
No, Melvin looked at him and says, okay, I'll write a check. I'll buy the sequel rights. How much do you want? And they go, you don't understand, Mr. Van Peebles, we don't make those type of movies anymore. And even if you bought the sequel rights, our name would be on it. And Melvin just looked and said, okay, we're going. We get into the limo, right? And he says, do you understand what just happened, young man? And I said, what? I'm not really sure. He goes, they made their money on our community with films like Nightmare on Elm Street, Fridays, We've Got the Hookup, all those films, made all that money, took it and bought the rights to Lord of the Rings. Now they're too good for us. They're too good for the regular people.
Well, that's okay. All right, Ian. That has been an actual pattern with them. They use us to get their feet in the door. By us, I mean black people. They use us to get their feet in the door. They're telling the stories that they know they're gonna get people involved and interested and addicted. And then once they get the blueprint right, and they get it how they want it, and they get enough viewership, then they slowly but surely switch over to more crossover friendly, quote unquote mainstream friendly shows, and drop the black ones. But all of the stations, WB, UPN, all of the when the networks first started coming out, they all had the same format.
Before I met Dre and went to work with him with Yo and on the morning show, the radio, Dre and I have worked together for over 30 years. My best friend, with a family. But before I met him, if you had said that to me, I would say, "Oh, come on, that's just a myth." But taking a white guy and putting him in the belly of the beast, so to say, right at the heart of all of it, right, and actually seeing it, well, I can attest wholeheartedly that it's true.
Unfortunately. I mean, you don't want it to be true. So that's why your first response is usually to be like, nah, that can't be a thing. Why would that be a thing?
Theory.
That doesn't make sense. That sounds like, some wing glory.
No, in this day and age, we're not like that anymore. People aren't like that. And then you find out, they are.
They most very much well are, actually. So, okay. But, so what we're going to do...
Where is the place that we're going to put these movies? That's why we created MovieView. Where MovieView.com is the one place. It's an independent streaming service, strictly for horror right now. We will expand. But it's a indie horror streaming place. It's a place where if you have an independent horror film and you can't get it sold and distributed, you can come and we'll put it up on MovieView. And the difference is when they put it up for free on Prime or whatever, the artist gets about 25 cents per click because everybody gets a piece going down the line.
Right.
The distributors, the companies that made it. No, on MovieView, it's $3.99 a movie. We get half, the artist gets half. We split everything. They get $1.99 per stream. It goes right to the artist so they can make their money back and make another movie.
That's good. That's very good.
It's completely fair, and it's supported completely by the audience.
Excellent.
You
That's
decide.
what I want, though, because they time and time again they've had these big budget phenomenal movies that they put out, and the people was like, I pass.
They stink because they're copycats. It's either a reboot, a requel, a sequel, a remake, and if they do something original, right? It's like Demi Moore does the substance, right? So now we're going to get Hugh Grant, same story, get the has-been big star to do the next horror movie. So he's going to do Heretic. Oh, wait, you granted Heretic? Okay, we're going to get John Malkovich to do, the next one.
Right.
That's how they do it. They copy what's been done before because they chase the money, the shiny object, right? They're not thinking about art. They're thinking about business.
Right, and that's where the problem comes in at, though, because
exactly,
it's not about business. It's a passion. It's somebody's dream job. It's somebody's. I wish this could be for me. So, and for them, it's just the next guy on the line. So,
right. The reason Spielberg has been so successful, right, is because he's one of the few guys that has the magic formula of being original and commercial.
That's
all his
definitely.
movies. Yeah, and that's why he's such a big success. He figures out a way to take that big budget movie and still make it original. Like Raiders of the Lost Ark is about as big as you can get. But no one's ever done a movie like that before. In 1980, it was like, wow. No one ever seen Star Wars, right? George Lucas.
Movie. Yeah, those are definitely.
Yeah, no one had ever seen a movie like that. Jaws, right?
I was watching
The
old
Goonies.
Harrison this weekend too, actually.
Yeah, even Gremlins, right? Who had ever taken a movie that's like for kids, a Christmas movie, and turned it into like half a horror movie?
Wait a minute.
I mean, there's a lot of gory stuff in Gremlins. It's rated R.
Wait,
but yet it's a Christmas movie.
There was a Christmas movie? You think it was a Christmas
Yeah,
movie?
it all takes place during Christmas. In fact, the gremlin that the father brings home to his kids is a Christmas present.
I'm not gonna argue. Some people say Die Hard is a Christmas movie, so I'm not arguing.
Die Hard is a Christmas
I'm not
movie.
arguing.
It's the greatest Christmas movie
I gotta
ever.
learn my lesson.
Hey,
I learned my lesson.
It's not really Christmas until Hans Gruber falls from Nakatomi Tower.
And the money is sprinkling down. Happy New Year's! Yeah, basically. Oh my God! Oh, wonderful talking to you, Ian.
Welcome to the party, pal.
I'm gonna have to let you go, but we're gonna get you in here in person one of these days and run our mouths.
Love to.
Indefinitely. I'm trying to get Dre in. That's a production. We'll work it out though. I appreciate you for calling in.
We'll drag him in one day.
Yep, we're gonna do. It's inevitable. But
anytime you need me, I'm there.
All right, I appreciate you. I appreciate you taking the time out to chat with my audience today. They appreciate it.
Thank you for having me on your great show. I really enjoyed it.
Thank you very much, Ian. Looking forward to having you again. I'm going to have to let you go because we are over, and I got to get out of here. So,
all right. Thank you again. Good night, everyone.
Good night, baby. We will continue with, are we going to start it over? We'll just go to the next video. And then, matter of fact, we're just going to play because we're over. We're going to play my favorite goodbye song. And then I'll see you guys next week.
It's sad to think we're not gonna make it. And it's gotten to the point where we just can't fake it. Ooh, for some ungodly reason, just won't let it die. No, I guess neither one of us wants to be the first to say goodbye.
on together, living a lie. 'Cause neither one of us wanna be the first to say goodbye. Every time I find the nerve, every time I find the nerve to say I'm leaving. Oh, the memories, those old memories, they get in my way. Oh, Lord knows it's only me. Oh, He knows it's only me that I'm deceiving. When it comes to saying goodbye, that's a simple word that I just cannot say. There's no possible way this can have a happy ending. I don't see it, baby. No, no, no. So we just go on, go on hurting and pretending, and convincing ourselves to give it just one more try. Because neither one of us wants to be the first to say. Neither one of us wants to be the first to say. Oh, neither one of us wants to be the first to say farewell, my love, goodbye. Oh.
Thanks for watching. Tune in next week for the Lola Shae Show.